What's good, everybody out there? What's good? What's good? Just giving you a little update of what happened in Florida. Florida was really hit bad by the. It was really hit bad by the uh, the storm. Still no supplies by the United States. It's sad that it has to be this way. Um, the people from America, what they did, the people from America, they got together and they're helping people in Florida. They're helping people in North Carolina. They're helping people all over. Hey, what's going on, Max? They're helping people all over the place, man. And it's sad that you have migrants coming here. You have the president from Ukraine come here, and he got some money, but nobody's helping the people in Florida. But it seems like Americans are getting together with Americans, and this is a good thing because I heard the storm really went through Florida really that bad. Anybody from Florida there, let me know. But this is crazy. Let me see if I can I'm gonna put some I put the link out there if y'all want to come in. I just put the link out there if y'all want to come in. But it's sad. It's sad that America has to deal with this by itself. And these people give all this money. Now, how do you, as people that run this country, now check this, this is crazy. They knew this storm was coming and nothing was given to them. Nothing was given to the people in the States. But a man from Ukraine that just got more money ends up waltzing into America again and walks out with $8 billion. Now, this is how, hey, what's up, Rocky? This is how this should have went down. Check this out. You give money to Ukraine more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. You give money to the migrants. Do you know all the people that lost their homes and all of these places? You know that America could have gave them, I ain't trying to exaggerate, but America could have gave them $1 million apiece. $1 million apiece. They could have got their own homes back. They could have got their own land. They would have been good. You had enough. This guy came to America and he got all this money and came back again and just got $8 billion. $8 billion. You can take $1 million a piece. $1 million a piece and could have gave it to all the people. People lost their home, but you know the tragic thing about it? People lost family members. They're counting over 1,000 people from all the combined states together. It's over 1,000 people that perished. And you insult them to say, okay, this is what we're going to do for y'all. We just gave $8 billion to Ukraine. We just gave all this money to the migrants. But for y'all, we'll give y'all, if y'all qualify for it, $750. $750. This is all you're going to provide for the American taxpayers. Listen, people know how I feel about the service. I should have went. My brother and my sister, 25 years, they served in the Navy. I should have went. I wasn't thinking, but I should have went. Everybody knows how I feel about the service. They know I love the H out of veterans. Veterans lost their limbs. Veterans, some of them lost their mind, and you couldn't take $1 million or $2 million and give it to veterans where they can say, you know what, thank you for what you did for me. You know, I served your country, but you gave it back, and now I can do some. No, you leave a lot of veterans in the street. You leave it. 750 has to be paid back. I didn't know that, Carol. I didn't know that, Carol. I didn't know you had to give the $750 back. You see that, man? You see that? You have to give the $750 back. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. They got to give the $750 back. What a joke. Of course. $750. And a man just walked in. He just walked in again for like the third time. And they passed him $8 billion. $8 billion. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. $8 billion. And citizens are getting together and taking money out of their pocket that some of them can't even afford. But we are together as human beings. Forget the colorful crap. It's Americans and human beings getting together and saying, you know what? We're going to help each other, man. If the government don't want to help us, we're going to help each other. This is what we're going to do. Horrible. Horrible that this happens. And now I saw a video yesterday. Y'all need to go. I hope y'all, subscribe. Do you have that? Newsmax. Newsmax, they give it raw. They don't play around. On Newsmax, they're so disrespectful. A helicopter in the air comes down and starts in the air, but make sure it comes close up to where the tent was, where people was trying to give, donate money and donate stuff, and it destroyed everything. Destroyed everything. Yeah. South America, Colombia, salute. That's crazy. Like, and then the president, he gets up, listen, man. This dude gets up on the podium and said, oh, we're giving more than $750. What are these people are talking about? They're lying. We're not only giving $750, we're giving more, but that's not what people are saying. A matter of fact, people are saying they're being denied the $750 from FEMA. And now one of my subscribers just said, you got to pay that $750 right back. Right back. You got to pay that $750 right back. So what you're doing, it ain't even free. So they know that you're messed up. You lost everything. So you expect to give me a little change of $750, and I have to figure a way to to get my home back, to get my land back, and to give you $750 I don't even have. To give you $750 I don't even have. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. To give you $750 I don't even have. That's horrible. Yeah, Ukraine. Of course, Ukraine first. Because he walked in and got another $8 billion. And the United States knew that all this tragedy stuff wasn't going to occur. So you just, in our face, just disrespect us and say, you know what? We don't care about Americans. Come over here, brother. We got some more money for you. We got some more change for you. And then I'm watching a clip on Newsmax where Kamala Harris is on one of these late night talk shows drinking a beer with one of the hosts, laughing like this whole thing is a joke. Like, they really just disrespected us, man. And that's why Americans have to stick together, because we all we got right now. We can't depend on the government. We can't depend on certain. That's why they don't want Trump in office, because Trump wants to do for the people, man. Listen, all of us in life, as human beings, we never was perfect. None of us is perfect. We done stuff. Everybody have done stuff. We never agreed on everything Trump did, but he was always a standard man. But we agree on this. Can we agree on this? When Trump was in office, this never went down. Can we agree on that? When Trump was in office, this craziness, this nonsense never went down, man. It never went down. People can hate Trump and say what they want, but when he was running the show, this never happened. People in other countries, presidents, governors, mayors, people respected Donald Trump because he was a man, man. He wasn't no yes man. We can agree on that. Yeah, Nathan Anthony, we can agree on that. This never happened. None of this stuff never went down. None of this stuff never happened. You notice that? As soon as he leaves office, you notice everything's gone crazy? You notice that? Everything, the price of food went up, the price of rent went, everything. Have y'all noticed that you look at your paycheck and then you got to look at the stuff you have to pay, like, wow. When Trump was in office, I was able to do things off this, but now I can't do really nothing, man. Y'all notice that? I don't know, bro. I know one thing, Rocky, that Trump gave money to black colleges. I can tell you that right now out of his pocket, man. I can tell you out of his pocket to black colleges, yes, Trump gave money. He did. See, the thing is, everybody's in their feelings. Either it's about color, about gender. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Real talk. It needs to stop. It does need to stop, man. It really does. I know Trump gave money to black colleges. I can tell you that. I know when they asked Barack to do it, everything was, but he didn't do it. I know Trump took $25 million and took some trucks and stuff and went to the South and helped them. Out of his pocket, 25 million. Him and Elon Musk. Him and Eli went down there and did their thing, man. They went down, and him and Eli went down there and they did their thing, man. They did. Trump didn't have to do that. He didn't have to take money out of his pocket to go down there. Elon Musk didn't have to they didn't have to do this, but they did it. They did it. And everybody said, oh, Trump is doing this to get votes. That's bullcrap. Even before he was in office, he was doing a lot of stuff for people, man. Y'all notice that? Y'all remember he exonerated a lot of people out of prison? And a lot of them was people of color. A lot of them was black Americans. A lot of them was entertainers, people that was in jail for trumped up charges. Trump got them out. You see what that black female said? I was in prison. And I was in here really for no reason. But guess who got me out of prison? Guess who got me out of prison? Donald Trump. He exonerated people that still been locked up or probably was locked up for no reason, but he got them out, though. You got to say that, man. People got to understand, we all do things. All of us screw up. But you got to give a person's credit where credit is due, man. You got to do that, bro. You got to give a person credit where if somebody's doing the right thing, man, real talk, give that person back their credit, man. Nobody was going through the chaos until Donald Trump left office. Has anybody noticed that? Ask yourself that question. Every time Kamala gets on these, she's always, why is she always laughing about everything? What's so funny? Why is she always laughing about things? Things are not no joke. Stuff is real serious right now. People in the South have no home. And if you don't think it's going to happen up here in the North, it's coming. The last hurricane that New York City had was Hurricane Sandy. And I'm telling you, when we get a hurricane, it's going to be bad. It hasn't really been snowing in New York City or anything. I don't live in New York no more, but I live right next to New York. I moved to Jersey. It's right next door. And these people in the South are trying to figure out how they're going to get a place to live. These people in the South are figuring out how they're going to bury their family members and friends who died. They got to figure this out, man. So they got to go up to a place where it's supposed to help us to get only $750 to be told they're not qualified for it. They qualified to work, though. They're qualified to pay taxes, though. They're qualified to vote, but they're not qualified to get a measly $750. Disrespectful. Disrespectful, man. Pure disrespect. Oh, you in Florida now? Yeah, man. I'm praying for y'all down there, man. I really am, bro. I'm dead serious. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. And they're going to tell y'all in Florida that they only going to give y'all $750. And then y'all got to pay the money back. How do you have to pay money back that you pay taxes for? They rip us in taxes for everything. You're paying taxes for everything. That money should be yours. Listen here, take 20, 30, 40,000 with an extra that on top. We'll give you 150,000. We'll give you 200, 300,000. Just get your life back in order. They're not going to do that, though. They're going to worry about giving money to Ukraine. They're going to worry about giving money to migrants that just walked over here. They tipped a little too right up in here. They walked up in here, and that was it. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. It's not good at all. It's not good. What's going on right now is not good, man. It's like they committed treason against their country, man. They betrayed us. They're worrying about other people besides Americans, and Americans are suffering right now. They're suffering right now. You hear what I'm saying, man? Americans right now are suffering a raft. And it's horrible what we have to go through. It's getting worse. People living paycheck to paycheck. People with no jobs. Now people ain't got to figure out how they're going to get a house to live in. Because they lost their home and their whole property is gone. And they're standing there crying, pleading out, please do something. Meanwhile, these people are signing bills to other countries, signing bills for illegal aliens, but it's signing bills to throw America right down the shit tube, right down the crap tube, right down the crap tube. Thanks. It's horrible, man. Like, this whole thing, you can't make this up. This whole thing is for real. And then Trump almost got his life taken twice. They said, listen, we couldn't get him with no sexual stuff. We couldn't get him with no money because he got his money back. We got to get rid of this dude. So this is how they handle it. By violence. By violence. They handle this by violence. Let's just take this man out by violence. But God got him. The Lord got him. The Lord, the Most High, you can't. Listen, if the Lord puts somebody there, if God puts somebody there, check this out. If you go to the church and understand what I'm saying, I'm not a church person, but I'm a God-fearing person. If the God put somebody there for a reason, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that's going to happen unless the Lord says, listen, man, I'm the one that stands here and I'm going to do this, man. I'm the one. If the Lord put him there and twice the Lord saved him, then the Lord had to put him there for a reason, man. Because we always say we depend on God. Sometimes God puts a human being there to be our savior. And if a human being is not the one, then Jesus Christ will come right in. But sometimes the Lord does this. Understand that sometimes God does this. He puts somebody in that position to wake us up. And sometimes we don't understand why this is happening, why it's going on. It's the Lord, man. Trump has to be from God, man. It gotta be. Because they tried everything. Everything they tried, it failed. It failed, man. It failed. Salute to everybody. If everybody wants to support my channel, you can do it by PayPal. PayPal.me/Colin Bostic. COLINBOSTICK. Cash App, $Big Hawk 700. If you want to support my channel, that's it right there. But listen, we gotta all support Trump, because I think in my heart that the Lord put that man there for something. Because twice they tried to destroy this man's whole life, and he's still standing. He is still standing strong. And then what he said before, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. We got to fight. Salute to everybody. I'm out.